Hey guys, it's Rianne, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite products from February. My first favorite product is the Naked 2 palette. I was really hesitant to buy this just because I wasn't sure if it was everything that I was looking for in a palette, and I already had the first Naked palette, and at the same time I really wanted to try it because I love the first Naked palette, but I did love some of the colors from this palette specifically. I definitely really love Verve, which is a really great inner corner highlight color. I have it on today. I'm not sure if you can really tell that I have it on, but I've also really liked Half Baked, even though I feel kind of bad saying that because Half Baked was in the original Naked palette, but it was one of my favorite colors from that palette as well. And I also really like Foxy, which is this sort of creamy, not exactly white, but sort of a creamy matte highlight color, which I was really excited about because I definitely prefer matte highlights. So I was really happy that that was a choice in this palette. And I've also really liked Blackout, which is just your average matte black color, but I think that's kind of basic. So I was kind of surprised that they didn't have a matte black and matte highlight in the original Naked palette, but I was really glad to see that they did have it in the Naked 2 palette. My next favorite is the NARS Laguna Bronzer. I asked you guys if you would want to see a review on the NARS Laguna Bronzer, and a lot of you guys really did want to, so I will hopefully have one of those up relatively soon, but as you can tell, I haven't used too much of the product yet, even though it's a favorite for this month, because a little bit of this goes a really long way. I can take my brush and I just dab it in once, and then it's enough product to apply to one of my cheeks, and I usually use it just to sort of contour and make my cheekbones look a little bit more pronounced. But I really like this product a lot. It can get a little bit muddy if you put too much on, but I'll talk more about that in the review that I do. But I've basically been using this all month long and I really like it. The next product is an eyeliner from Lancome, and this is the Art Liner, which is a liquid eyeliner, and what I like about this is that the brush is in the product itself. I'm going to open it up for you guys. So you can see there's like a little felt tip brush there. The only thing about this product is the actual liquid is in this little part and you have to shake it up in order to get the liquid onto the brush. The only problem is I feel when I'm applying this I have to re-screw the product back into the little applicator here and shake it up to get more product at least 3 times per eye, and if you think about it, that's a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time it's really easy to use. You don't have to use a separate brush, which I like, and you know, it goes on really easily and smoothly. It's a lot more qualitative and easier to use than my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, but then again I guess that's to be expected because this cost quite a bit more than the e.l.f. eyeliner. But I have really liked this product and it's definitely been a favorite of this month. My next favorite of this month is actually this e.l.f. blush, and this is in the color Tickled Pink. And I was sitting one day looking at my makeup collection and I thought to myself, you know, what's a color that I don't have yet in terms of blushes that I kind of need? And I thought, oh, I don't really have like a lighter pink color. So I remembered that I had this in my little school makeup bag. So I went and I got this out of my school makeup bag and I just kind of put it into my regular makeup drawer, and I've been using it non-stop. I have it on today. Again, I don't know if you can actually tell, but it's a really pretty color. The only problem is its lasting power is not very good, but it's sort of on the inexpensive side, so I feel like reapplying is kind of okay. And then after I apply this, I can throw it into my school makeup bag and then have it for touch-ups throughout the day. So it's worked out pretty well for me. I was kind of happy to kind of stumble upon this blush though because I didn't have it in my regular makeup collection, and I was really happy that I did really like it because I've been using it a lot. My next 2 favorites are nail polish favorites. The first one I actually have on now, and it's called Mermaid's Tears. It's by OPI. It's a little bit difficult to explain this color because it's sort of very different, but it's kind of a almost jade color, but almost a little bit more blue than jade. I don't know. I really like it, and I think it's a really interesting color, and I've gotten lots of compliments on it as well. The next shade is OPI's Sweetheart, and I just love the way that this color looks on my nails. It's sort of like a neutral pink tone, and it's just a really qualitative color. It does kind of take a little while to get it to be completely opaque, but it's definitely worth it because it's such a beautiful color, and it just reminds me of that perfect ballerina pink. The next product I want to share with you is actually a hair product, and this is by the Sebastian collection, and it's called Dry Clean Only. I don't know if you guys have seen my tutorial and review of the New Me curling wands, but what I basically do is a lot of days recently I have been doing styles with second day hair, which was not something that I had done in previous months really. So I started to make use of this, and basically what it is it's a liquid formula dry shampoo, so it's dry shampoo. And what I do is I squirt this all around all of my hair. And I actually do it in sections, so I do the bottom section, middle section, top section, and I'll brush it through my hair as well. And instead of just taking care of the oiliness at the root, it actually makes all of my hair feel really clean and like it had just been washed. So I really, really like this. I usually squirt this in my hair and then I blow dry my hair, and then I take my straightener and sort of straighten all the areas that have gotten really, really curly, and then I either re-straighten my hair with my straightener, or even better, I use my New Me curling wand. And I like the way that looks a lot because it gives me a different look, and I don't have to straighten my hair before using the curling wand like I usually have to. So this has been a lifesaver this month, and I've really enjoyed it. My next favorite is actually a deodorant, and this is the Pure Grace Philosophy deodorant. And the way that I actually tried this is I was leaving Ulta, and there was like a little, you know how they have at the end of the lines at Ulta, they have the little things of like the mini products? And so I always get, it's a bad area for me, I always get kind of like intrigued, and I usually just look away, but I saw this, and I really don't even really remember picking it up, but I guess I threw it into my basket and I bought it. So I ended up using it one day in the morning, and then that evening I went to a 2-hour block of Zumba and yoga. And I was in the middle of doing my Zumba workout and I was like, wow, somebody in here smells really good, like philosophy or something. And it wasn't until like a few moments later that I realized that it was the deodorant that I had put on earlier. And when you start sweating, instead of, you know, the smell of sweat, this starts to release the scent of philosophy, which is one of my favorite scents. So this was a really, really great find, and I really like it. It's a little bit on the expensive side, so that's kind of a downside to it, but I definitely think it's worth it. My next favorite is this clutch, and I got this at a local boutique, but I can tell you the brand is called Urban Expressions, and on the inside it has like this like really cute striped pattern, and it looks like it's a reptile of some sort, but it's 100% vegan, and envelope clutches have just been really in general for the past few seasons. So I decided to pick one up, and I have been loving this non-stop. I just can't even tell you guys. I had to take all of my stuff out of it to show it to you guys, and there was a lot of stuff in it. So hopefully I'll be doing an outfit of the day with this soon. I'm not exactly sure, but I have definitely been loving envelope bags in general, and more specifically this one. My last two favorites are actually websites. I don't know how many of you are on Pinterest, but I absolutely have been loving it. If you are on Pinterest, be sure to let me know somehow how I can find you, because I'm looking for more people to follow, because I've been absolutely obsessed. And it's just a really great website. If you haven't heard of Pinterest, or you have and you don't have an invitation, you can request an invitation from Pinterest at their website and they'll send it to you. My friend requested an invitation, I think, and she said it took like 2 or 3 days. So if you do want one, you can just request one from Pinterest, and it's not as exclusive as it seems. Like anybody can, you know, get an invitation. So definitely let me know if you are on Pinterest so I can follow you. And another favorite website of mine has been my blog. I've been trying to update it a lot recently, so definitely be sure to check that out if you like beauty and fashion blogs. And yeah, I think that's the end of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye guys!